Just waiting here on my side, making sure everything goes in.
You wear the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shirt to like instigate me on driving a truck?
I might.
It's still sitting in the same corner that it's been sitting since Axial Fest.
Guys here in the
23.
chat, let me know when if you guys can see us here because it doesn't show here that we are live.
It's not showing on my end either.
I'm surprised
Not
that
yet.
shirt just lasted since 1986.
There it goes.
It's good on my end now, Javier.
There you go. I don't know why it's taking so long now. Welcome guys to another Operation 11 Charlie, another Monday here, MotorPool Monday. Here with our brothers. I see some people in the chat already. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out with us. I see a bunch of our veterans there. I say Raymond Etan, welcome in, brother Larry. Good to see you. Robert Oz in the house. Casey, welcome, brother. Good to have you here, guys. Just here we are gonna be hanging out with O11C and our guys, veterans here, some of our reps, and just talking to RC and some of the stuff that happened throughout the weekend. Show some pictures. We had 7 induction ceremonies that we had this past Saturday. It was awesome. So we want to welcome all those veterans and civilians to our organization. See Bob's RC Adventures, welcome in, brother. Good to see you here. Kurtz, welcome in, brother. Good to have you. Good to have you here. My goodness, here. So, Cindy, welcome in. Good to have you here. Joe, how was your weekend, brother?
Not too bad. Glad the temperatures dropped down a little bit in Ohio, being able to enjoy it a little bit better.
Oh, send some of that here. I know Joseph and Cali, the one that here has been hot too. You muted, Joseph.
All right, here we go. Yeah, you can see it. I'm outside for 5 minutes. I'm dying out here.
I'm telling you, bro. So Joseph, how was your weekend, brother?
Weekend was good. Nothing nothing big. I didn't even get to get any crawling in. Just kind of hung out with the family, did kid stuff. And last weekend of summer before the kids started school today.
Yeah,
so it was good. Yeah,
that's
was
awesome.
good.
Our kids here in Florida, they started last week in our county. So they started was Thursday. So they're already been in school for a minute now. Pablo, welcome in, brother. Good to see you here. Josh, how was your weekend, man?
Pretty good. Hung out, did some stuff out in the hobby shop. Did some speed runs with these little cars, and
What is that, man?
this is a Tamiya MF01X rally.
Okay.
So, Four Boys RC, who's in Canada, every year does a speed run challenge, and he picks a different Tamiya chassis for the challenge. So this year he picked the MF01X rally cars.
That looks nice.
This is Jericho's.
Our body looks nice.
This one's mine.
Sick.
And then Misty has the Bug, which is over in the other room. There's 3 classes. There's brush, brushless, and then open.
Okay.
With brushed and brushless, you really can't change the car too much. You can do like shocks, tires, Tamiya parts. Like some people are running like TL01 A-arms to widen it out some, make it a little more stable. But the big limiter is the gearing is all internal. You can't change the spur. You can only change pinions. You can swap in a TL01 speed gear, which helps out some. But Jericho's done in testing. He did 49 with this. I did 42 on a smaller motor in my car, and Misty did 30 with a brushed 12 turn like Traxxas motor. So the official start date is Thursday, and we're hoping to get some good speeds out of them. And Tank has basically called out Misty in the brush class. He's like, I just want to beat Misty. I want to be faster than her. I know Josh is going to be working on her car. So I'm like, okay, we'll see how it is.
Out of curiosity, would a
Mhm.
short pack work better than a stick pack in this? Or is a stick pack good for the weight?
The good for the weight. We were bouncing all over the place on a short pack. Like, this is the car we ran last year, and you can see the wheelbase is longer, like the front wheels up here.
Right.
This car went 107. But this year they said Tamiya bodies only. So I would have to find like one of the Audi Tamiya bodies and then butcher it up to fit this wheelbase. So it's probably just going to be run on the Escort body.
Josh, can you take over? I'll be back, guys.
Yeah,
Can you cut windshield and rear window out and deck it?
you could. You just can't 3D print parts for it.
Yeah, so you get a little piece of Lexan, cut the windows out, and treat it like a late model.
Yeah. It hasn't had aero issues yet. It literally is, if you roll into the throttle too hard, it picks which way it's going to send power through this diff because it doesn't have a center diff. There's a diff here and here where it comes out from the front and rear.
Right.
So the prop shaft is sending power all the time. So if you roll in too hard, it wants to pull left or right in the front. It's all about smooth roll in on the throttle to get these to really go. Now, I thought about locking the diffs, like pulling them apart and either locking them or heavying it up, but then I'm afraid it's just going to pull too hard and it's all plastic gears through here. And if it grabs too hard, I'm afraid it'll tear it apart. Like we went 107 on the TTO2. I went 107 and Jericho went 103, and we never broke a gear. We broke dog bones, we broke A-arms, but all the gears held up.
What if you just do the rear?
I'm afraid if you do one or the other, it's going to send power funny because there's no diff to separate the power supply. So if the rear is pulling harder, is it going to send more to the front and overdrive to the front? Like we were getting it figured out when we ran last time. We were just running out of room where we were to control the throttle and get shut down. What's up, Guru? Hey, Pablo, Gary, Dirk. Okay, you saw that, Jeff? All right.
Yeah.
I think, is it Dennis? Are you up? Did you say how your weekend was? You're still muted, Dennis. I just see you talking to yourself like old people do sometimes.
No, I just had a nice quiet weekend. Everything was good. Just kicked back and did nothing.
You didn't get to see the leprechaun at all?
No. No, him and his wife actually went to the Columbus Zoo and did the wild safari.
Oh, so he went
nice.
home.
Got to feed
Yes.
caged animals.
He got to go home for the weekend. Sorry, I had to.
Who was next? Was it Isaac or Robert? Isaac's muted, so Robert could talk.
All right. This weekend, just chores around the house, and then I went to Scale Mountain over here in Florida. They were doing a loaded dice comp, and yeah, just getting to watch them build. I didn't do any crawling, but it was just more of just hanging out, like-minded people, new ideas. That was pretty much it. Just chill.
So somebody that represents at least two companies, if not three, went to a comp and watched.
Yeah,
Okay. Just wanted to.
yeah, yeah.
And has how many Battle Axe 2.0 chassis sitting in there?
Enough.
He's
Donate,
embarrassed to
donate.
say.
Not ready. They're just not ready.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What are you working on, Isaac? How was your weekend?
I worked all weekend, so I'm catching up right now on RC stuff. I didn't get to mess with anything. So excavator cab. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Got a whole bunch of projects.
Is that for a TRX 4M?
No, actually, I have one in parts back here that was in a little accident from somebody that bought one recently. So I get to rebuild that one at some point. I'm putting that off. So, but yeah, no, we're sticking with 10th and 8th scale stuff for a little while now, probably through the end of the year.
What
Mhm.
happened? Did you get more shop space?
Yeah, I cleaned out that side of the garage. That was part of it.
Right.
Yeah. No, you can just pack a lot more detail into them, and I'm able to make a lot more stuff that moves, and that's fascinating to me right now. So, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with my building. But I'd expect to see a couple more Senef 450 bodies coming out pretty soon.
Nice. Nice. Speaking of stuff that moves, Bennett, what was your weekend like? Did we already get to you?
Oh, my weekend was full of a yard sale and cleaning the garage. Nothing interesting, nothing fun.
Bennett is a huge fan of gyros. I found out a little bit ago on speedrun cars and stuff like that.
Well, speedrun cars, drag cars, dirt oval cars, off-road cars.
I will say on my drag cars, Bennett, I don't have any gyros turned on or anything like that. This will be the first time like running gyro.
Like,
It's just
I dislike them enough that I outlawed any remote that can even control a gyro at our local track.
Ooh.
You can't run a Traxxas remote at our track. You can't run like a radio link. You can't run the GT3 that you can control it on the side with.
GT5,
Yeah.
Noble, all those can run gyro.
Yeah.
Spectrum.
Yeah,
So basically you said no radios.
people were not happy.
You can run the Hot Boy single hand remote with like the thumb toggle, like the fighter jet.
You can run Futaba, you can run Sanwa, you can run real race radios.
And you're saying a Noble isn't a real race radio? The Fly Sky Noble? Didn't they get one of the top circle track drivers or whatever it is, race drivers? Dennis, you know about that more than me.
I don't know anything about circle track.
Noble Fly Sky just picked up some buggy racer that was like nationally known. I'm sure Bennett knows who he is, he just won't say it.
No, I
Oh,
honestly don't.
probably Ryan Lutz or Cavarelli. One of those two.
I can't remember who it is. Dennis Ben and Particle Man are saying hi. Kurt's here. John Martin's here. I think we said hi to Guru already. If you don't say hi to him, he gets sensitive.
Yeah, I did want to share a good sale that I found. I know Robert will
Yeah.
appreciate it. These J Concept megalithics. I went to a local shop and I guess somebody ordered them, special ordered them. They typically do like race car stuff. Somebody ordered these, never picked them up, and they had them for 50% off. So I got a couple sets.
Right on.
Yeah, I got very lucky.
Nice.
They don't disappoint.
What's up, Moose? What's up, Eric?
I do that at my local hobby shop all the time. People order stuff and it goes into a box behind the counter. Most people forget that they order stuff. I don't know why. You go find something in that box, they normally sell it to you for pretty cheap. Who's next?
I think that's
Yeah, I have a
everyone.
question.
It would
Who's
be
there?
Who all is coming to Proline?
looks
Me.
like Robert.
Right.
There's a 50-50 possibility for me right now.
I'll be there.
How far is it for you, Bennett?
11 and a half hours.
That's a haul.
Yeah. That's an easy day drive.
It's shorter than our drive.
But,
Uh,
the issue for me is work. Work wants me in
oh,
Oklahoma the Monday after Proline. So it'd be hard to travel from California to Wyoming and Wyoming to Oklahoma all in a day and a half.
yeah.
You
We'll be at the
guys.
Gauntlet that weekend.
Yes, we will.
Me, Joe, Dennis. Is it Eric's out, right? Unknown.
Yeah,
He's not coming.
Eric South. So it'll be me, you, Joe, Josh
I
Ierc.
think John Martin's coming in. Me.
Yep.
Oh, and the Silent Assassin.
Yep. The Dirt Ninja. He'll be there.
Chunky will be
For
there.
those who don't know, that's Trail Critter Jake from Canada, Operation 11 Charlie. Did you guys see that the Tank RC is in New York now? And the first place he went was Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, seen that. Poor guy. He's gonna regret that tonight.
Yeah. Which one, Ben? The Gauntlet? Oh, Ottawa.
Yeah, I was up in Ottawa, Illinois today.
Yeah, you had a long drive today, didn't you?
Oh yeah. I left at 2 a.m. and got home at 7.
AM? That's only like 5 hours.
No, p.m. I was in the door long enough to turn this on and jump on.
Did you nap any of that time?
Not a bit.
I feel like there was some cruise control usage there.
Oh,
Steering
yeah.
wheel. Take it by the wheel.
Now, I'll admit I used cruise control going up there, but coming back, it was white knuckle, both hands, and just hoping that the vacuum from all the trucks going by didn't pull my trailer into them. 28-foot enclosed trailer. It's probably around 28,000 right now, built out. So it's heavy. And it was sweeping the pavement as we were driving. And my hands never moved. So I was, yeah,
Set the cruise and don't look back.
65 all the way home.
That's what I run on my camper. I run 65 to 67. Oh, John said you didn't stop by either way, on the way there or back. Robert, are you?
Well, that brought me through Fort Wayne into Toledo. So we never touched Michigan.
You probably hit the toll road, didn't you?
Sorry to hear that, Payne.
You didn't take 80/90?
Yeah, 80/90 and the rest of the routes were just a blur. I'd rather drive in Cleveland.
Hey, that's pushing it.
Oh, no.
Robert, is Proline by the Fire work or fun for you?
Both.
Both?
So I'm there for media for J Concepts. So I'll be taking pictures with fancy cameras and stuff like that and posting it on social media. And then once that is done, I get to just go and have fun.
You don't have to sit in the booth?
Nope, there will be no booth.
So no
Nice.
toll booth Willie. You're coming out of the booth.
Coming out of the booth. I
It's
get to have
free.
some fun, like some real fun. So
Are you
I'm
doing a
excited.
build?
What's that?
Are you doing a build for the
Am I
event?
gonna do it?
That's all I've seen from him
Probably.
in the last week and a half, 2 weeks, is new builds.
Yeah. Nothing
I
Proline
love
related though. They have rules.
I love that
Yeah,
Stitch
I
Lilo and
haven't
Stitch
seen
build. That
Pro.
looks good.
Thank you. Thank you. That's all Lucy's idea. From picking out the colors of the body, picking out her shocks. Like she wanted a certain color combination of her deluxe shocks. So, you do that. You gotta buy piece by piece.
Oh yeah.
And she's just like, I want it. She's like, I need soft here. I need a hard in the back. And then now what we're doing is she saw guys at the Scale Mountain that had the Axial mounted servo, but the servo mounted behind it. So we're installing that kit. Well, I'm installing that kit right now. A little bit too much, and she's got homework to do. But
Don't forget the upper bearing, the VRD. It seems like every time I build a VRD or a VRD twin, I have one bearing sitting there, and it's the upper one where the input shaft from the spur goes all the way across. The upper one in the rear. I always forget that bearing.
yes, I got that one. But I can't find the manual to install this behind axle mount. So I was trying to Google it.
Oh, do I have mine still? The one on the one side has two 10s or 12s that go up from the bottom on the uh driver's side. Then it's pretty much plug and play from there.
No, about this part? Trying to figure out where this one goes.
Hold on, let me spotlight you. Yes,
Where does this go?
where it sits flat, it comes
Yep.
up on this side, so it's on the driver's side of the pumpkin.
Okay. What's this part
And there
for?
should to support it so it doesn't flex and to hook everything into the sides. I'm trying to
Got
see
it.
if
I
I
see
can
it now.
find mine. Oh, I have the directions here, Robert. I will take a picture and send it to you.
Please, that'd be fantastic.
VRD
cheating.
stubby kit.
That is cheating.
How is that
Directions.
cheating?
That's as bad as a gyro.
It will be coming over Instagram in just a second.
All right. Thank you. Struggle is real right now.
Oh, while I'm sending you this, Moose said purple builds. You should show that Jeep. I'll pin you. If you're allowed to show the Jeep. Sometimes you can't show things.
Oh shoot, I can't.
I
Good call.
wanted to put that out there just in case, because I know.
Yeah. No, I can't. Can you see this area really good?
No,
Just
hold on. I'll make
enough
it so you can. No.
enough to tease.
Good enough.
Hey, there's the leprechaun. Didn't we recently accept Tony as a vendor sponsor for 11C?
Yep. He is now a sponsor for Operation 11 Charlie. So congrats on that, Tony.
Attaboy.
What's up, Frank? How you doing? Joseph, are there people cooking behind you and you're just sitting here on a Zoom meeting?
There actually is the kids doing they're just playing around with sprinklers and water splashing.
Oh, okay.
I'm the one grilling, supposedly.
Robert Moose is asking if you saw his message he sent you about purple wheels. Robert's horrible about messages. He'll see it and then like send you 20 and then it'll disappear for a day.
That's not true. Dang, it's call out on me tonight. All right.
I feel special because longest I've ever waited was an hour, which is fine. I get that.
Well, you guys exchange money. We just exchange pleasantries.
Oh.
Jealousy is the only thing I heard.
I don't see anything.
The pictures I sent you or the one from Moose?
From Moose.
Oh, he tagged you in a post.
Oh, okay.
Kurt, we did say Tony. I know, everyone thought it was Lanyards by Larry for the longest time.
Whoops.
Not to be mistaken for Earl.
Yeah. Right.
Isaac is in deep concentration right there.
Yeah, I got a crick in my neck earlier today, and so everything's kind of got to be more concentrated. But I am building another chassis for the skid steer. I'm doing a different design with it this time. So worm drive motors instead of a belt drive.
Oh, I had some experience with worm drive the other day. It was really pleasant.
What not to do.
Sure.
Here's my worm drive motor.
Oh, this will be the first time messing around with them for me. So
Don't overvolt them. Don't overvolt them.
they're supposed to be good for 12 volts, and it's on a 3S battery. Should be fine.
That's what you'd think about these. This one was not. It blew all the gears apart. It was a planetary, not a true worm drive.
I don't know if these classify as being worm drive or not. I assume they are because I think there's a worm gear that takes it from this motor to the gears that are all facing the other way. I assume it's considered a worm drive. I don't know. I'm not a gear expert. I don't know what makes them go. I just make them go.
Right.
Fair enough.
And then no one had that motor from the company. They're still looking. Dennis Mike emailed me. I'm going to have to see if I can get a hold of Cross Direct and see if we can get those. Hey, welcome back, Javi.
Hey, bro, I apologize. Forgot how to deal with the situation here, but
All good, brother.
so what we talking about? What's going on? What did I miss?
Joseph was telling us what he was cooking on the grill right now.
Uh-oh. He sent some pics. Yeah, I got some steaks there. Well, what you got, Joseph? You muted, battle.
So you can show them the picture, Javier. I'm smoking some tri-tip.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that. I see there we got Moose, Knuckle. How you doing, Moose? Kurt, Frank, Lanyard by Tony's, JMRC. If we missed anybody, thank you so much for stopping by. We got Onan RC, Van Davis also in the chat. Thank you so much, guys, for stopping by. Did we finish any of the conversation? I'm just
We did. We were up to your inductees stuff, buddy.
okay, good. So I want to show some pictures of it, guys. Thank you for taking over. So we had 7 induction ceremony this past Saturday. Huge shout out to Jay, one of our members there, that from Dr. Dan's out there, a hobby shop, always taking care of us and making our guys feel comfortable. That's what we also do the VA hospital outings as well as the O11C ones. So we want to welcome, right? We got Roger. He is an Air Force veteran. We got Joseph, Army veteran. We got Greg, is a Marine veteran. Philip, his son. Milka, our social worker, and Angel, his her husband, and Sakura, our O11C therapy dog that they got inducted this past Saturday, Dr. Dan. So we just want to welcome the guys to the family. We had an amazing time. It was hot, but we had an amazing time like always there. So here we got Roger, Charlie here helping out doing the induction ceremony. So Roger and Joseph, they were we did their full induction ceremony. So these are veterans are a referral from the VA hospital. So they are part of that PTSD and rehab program, the PRRC program of the VA. So they've been going out with us, O11C outings as well. And so they've been doing this for a minute, and so it was time to do their induction ceremony. So here is Joseph as well, induction, and here is we were doing the induction for Greg, our Marine veteran, and Philip, his son. Always encourage the family to get involved in our program, right? We always encourage that. Some of the other pictures here, stuff talking to our guys. Here is Milka, a social worker, Angel, and Sakura, O11C service dog, therapy dog. So it was awesome. Also, some of the stuff that we had for our full induction ceremonies, and also the stuff that we had for the partial induction ceremonies. We want to thank you to all the sponsors and supporters and all the people that were supporting what we do here in O11C. This is a plus for our organization. And like I always explain to you guys, our stuff is 24/7, doesn't stop. So you guys see us in RC events, all that stuff, but our stuff is 24/7 with our veterans, right? As you guys know, we want to bring awareness to veteran suicide, so we work in collaboration with the PTSD and rehab program. That's what we do here. The RC is just a tool for our program. Recently, welcome Moon over Miami. I see Wacos RC Angel, one of our guys that got inducted there. So welcome to the family, Angel. And also this past weekend, we did a class, our first one of our many suicide prevention classes training for our guys. So I already talked to you guys. This is coming down the line for all our reps and members that yearly, at least we're gonna do once a year, refreshing all that stuff, plus all other training that we need to have for our program. So it was very exciting, very beneficial and productive class training that we had. So huge shout out to them. Teachers from that program, they are part of the VA hospitals as well. So just giving us tool, right? How to see red flags, how to deal with us veterans, right? And we're understanding. We have family members there and some civilians out there just learning, right? Just getting information how we can deal with all this stuff, learn the process and seeing the red flags and how to attack them at the time, right? That's very important. We're just trying to minimize that 22 a day, sadly, that we have. Remember, that's an estimate. What they mentioned, those classes, those numbers are getting higher, and it's up to us, organization like us, and many that are out there for our veterans that just got to step in and let our guys know too that all these organizations are out there, all these programs are out there for them. I mentioned before that sadly there's a huge gap between the military life and the civilian life, and that's why we lose contact and we lose, our guys that we lose to suicide, end up in the hospital, jail, whatnot. They don't have that support system around them, somebody to monitor them, right? So it's up to us, man. The more organization that do what we do, the better. Whatever they doing, not just us that we utilize RC and the outdoors, right? To get out there. And it's just a matter of us better and getting together. Our civilian representative understanding, the family members understanding, and knowing that the other veterans are going through the same thing that their family member is going through. And also it helps out those family members understand that the older wives or husbands are going through the same thing, how we can make this better, how we can learn from it, how we can help our guys, right? And the more information is out there, the more training that we can get, the better we can deal with all this stuff, right? So apologize. I think I went too much into deep of what we do, but this is what O11C is all about, guys. We're not RC organization. We are a veteran organization that we are fighting veteran suicide. This is how serious and important all our stuff is, So
real quick, Javi,
go ahead, brother.
I just wanted to congratulate James Young from Ohio winning the O11C build from West Desert Wheeler.
Yes. Wow. I was
One ticket.
One ticket, and I was saying thank you to Logan, right? What he did for us. They sold 607
607 tickets.
7 tickets they sold, and they raised all that stuff for O11C. Again, yes, congratulations. I guess we're gonna have to move to Ohio or something. I was telling this guy.
That's another O11C truck in Ohio.
So congratulations, and we cannot thank Logan enough. This is what it helps us tremendously. That's what keeps us going, and trying to hit our goal, one veteran at a time, one veteran at a time. And Moose, one of our veterans, says, I told my doc last week that RC is my service dog, right? It's true. I think didn't we talk about this, Joseph, on Axial Fest, right? I think it was you or Dan.
Yeah, I think it was both of us were expressing the same sentiment that very, very therapeutic for us.
And just when we get together, right? Like we get together and when we got together in Axial Fest, all these outings, special outings that we do, again, we don't have no specific outing monthly. We could end up doing an emergency outing, if you can say, if one of our guys doesn't feel good or need our assistance. And wherever we get together, we just get there, sit down, on the table, whatever, have everything charged, and just been hanging there with all the other veterans and whatnot.
I think that's what you and I were saying specifically at Axial Fest. We're like, we barely even crawled at all.
Right,
we're just hanging out and getting to know each other, hearing each other's stories, sharing our experiences. Perfect.
And knowing that all of us go basically in a way through the same thing and understanding each other, right? And in a way to live, so we can lift us up right? As a group, as a team. Sadly, some of our guys, we forget that we were part of a team when we were in the military. And that's what who we are here in O11C. We're a team where we go up together and help each other out. Go through some of the other stuff that we can help out. That we mentioned many times. O11C is not the first option. O11C should be the second or third option. The first thing we got to reach out to our VA if they're getting help from the VA or any of the veteran the vet center. It's not part of the VA, even though they work with the they do collaboration with the VA, but they are not part of the VA, but they help out our veterans too. So they should be the first line of response for our guys especially when we're going through a situation or whatnot. And then us here, right? Monitor each other, check on each other out, battle buddy system like we do in the military. So that's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. And Joseph said it there, man. Us hanging out, knowing our stories, all that stuff, all the stuff that we went through. And sometimes we don't have to talk specifics. Situation that happened to us, we understand. We don't have to say a word or whatnot. So, you know what I'm saying? They're just here for each other, and that includes our civilians as well. We did an induction ceremony a few months ago to a civilian, and they were like hesitant and all this stuff to expect here in O11C or whatnot. But they feel so comfortable when we saw how we, us veterans, treat each other when we are together, right? It's like, especially when I met Joseph for the first time, whatever veteran, it's like we knew each other for a long time, our whole life. It's that connection. And any civilian that join O11C, I know we have some civilians here. We want you guys to feel the same way. So I don't know how you guys felt. Like Joe, you're one of the newest inductee as a civilian, right? What was your experience on that?
Yeah, I wasn't ready. That's for sure. I mean, you got me good on that. It's the people. Obviously hanging out with Josh and Dennis, and then getting to meet you guys and hanging with the group. Even though I'm not in the service or still looking for a good group of people to hang out with. That's what makes RCE, or putting in the effort of volunteering your time, is the outcome of seeing a smile on somebody's face and knowing that you're doing good for somebody that could possibly not be in a good place. It's a good feeling. I hopefully can put more time in and give my support as much as I can.
We're very grateful, Joe. And a lot of people don't know your son served also in the military, right?
That's correct. He was in the Marines.
He was in the Marines. So thank you for your son's service, brother. Here I see Moose. You guys met Moose out there at Badlands. So this crawling and talking with Frank at Badlands was great. We got to talk for like an hour straight. Good stuff. Appreciate it. It just, like you said it there, Joe, just listening to each other, have an ear or listening to that veteran or whoever, right, needs that somebody to talk to. It makes a huge difference, some of our guys that we have in the organization, when we do all this outing, that's why we are anxious to do another outing. They only have us, right? That's the only time they get out, right? And we have especially here in my chapter, have a bunch of guys that just themselves, that have a support system, and their support system is us. So that's why I mentioned this 24/7. It's not an easy task. Where we are gladly, and we do it with love, because we here for them. Larry, welcoming. I see Rock Pirates RC in the house. That Christian, welcoming Christian, brother. Good to see you, bro. So it means a lot to us. It means a lot to us, man. So well said there. So I think I showed the pictures, right? So welcome to all the new inductees. We have some inductees coming up, induction ceremonies coming up also in this month or the beginning of next month also. So we got more stuff to come. I see also I was talking this past weekend, it was busy for the RC, and I know it was Let's Stock event. I've seen a bunch of pictures or whatnot. It was a Let's Stock event. We had Trevor last Monday as a guest right before all this stuff happened. We haven't talked to him, so everything looks like they had an amazing time down there, like always. Also, had a chance to talk to the guys that did in the West Coast, a Crawl for Hope. They're all the guys. It was an amazing event. I was talking to them over the phone. They had an amazing time out there, and they were able to raise a lot of money for some organizations that they donated to for that. So huge support from the RC community, like always, on that. So that's good stuff. I know Dan is not here, but I received from Dan. I gotta show you guys the tumblers. I received a tumbler from Dan Joseph. So awesome. I got a green one from Dan.
Is it updated or the ones we had?
The ones we had. It's the ones we
Okay.
had. I don't know. He's updating or working towards. We got Proline on the Fire coming up. I know he's very excited and motivated to do a lot of stuff for Proline.
Yeah.
So
He loves that stuff. The lasering, the 3D printing, everything.
So yeah, I received that. We received that today. My wife was very excited, so I got a text Dan and let him know that I received that. So that's good stuff there. So that's coming up next month. Oh my goodness, next month that's Proline by the Fire. So we're expecting to have a big crowd that out there at Proline by the Fire. I know Joseph and his family, Dan and his family. We're expecting a bunch of guys that'll be there. So very excited for Proline by the Fire hang out with everybody out there at Apple Valley. That's a nice location and one of our favorites event, at least my favorite event location to crawl. So if you guys have the opportunity to go to that event, that will be, I know you guys going to enjoy Proline by the Fire. Hopefully the weather is better next month, Joseph. It's not as hot as it's been right now for you guys, but oh my goodness. I know Robert is going.
Yes.
Robert is
Freedom.
going. Yeah. Said Rock Pirate. So they're asking us, yes, brother. Can you send us a head count as soon as possible? Yes, we'll do. We'll do. We're expecting around maybe 15 to 20 members. Don't quote me on that, but that's what we're working on to getting those numbers out so we can be preparing. Huge shout out to Rock Pirates family for always taking care of us in O11C and feeding us and whatnot. So any way that we can help, Christian, we're expecting a big crowd of our guys at their Proline by the Fire. So looking forward to that and hanging out with them. So I think we mentioned the inductions, we mentioned the class, and that's it, man. What you got there? I was gonna get you got that one right there. Let's show that one.
Yeah,
there.
I brought it out to let me.
There you go.
Let me take that. I don't know if I can take the effect off.
The background up. If you move it back a little bit.
Here we go.
Right there. Yes. Those tumblers that Dan is doing, one of our veterans. He has two. There are double insulated, right? And and they had two different leads in it, so they got two different kind of
This is my
caps.
favorite one.
That's your favorite one, right?
Yeah.
So got that one. It has another one. I know, and we had that one. We had that military green, and we have a black one as well. So they went quickly at Axial Fest West. I think we only had maybe two left that we end up at the for the what you call it, for the raffles down the stage. That's what we use them for. but they went out quick. And I know there was a couple of people coming in and talking to us that they would still have ice from the prior day, right, Joseph? That they
Yeah.
were still holding that ice. So that was awesome, man.
Yeah, they loved it. I love it. I didn't think I was gonna like it so much. Honestly, that was gonna be like a regular one, but it's better than I expected. Way better.
Yes, yeah, good quality. So shout out to Dan. I love it, man, because it makes Dan what you call it, you know, stay focused and looking forward to do something. That's what keeps us going, right? And it's finding that purpose. And so we are very excited to see Dan very excited and looking forward to do something, right?
I think, I don't know, Javier, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think our favorite moment with Dan, or our most surprising moment, was we were in the tent and he was just singing some country music to all of us, right?
He can sing. He can sing.
He just started off as like the quiet, shy guy and singing country music with us.
He can sing. I know you guys met him before me, and we talk about, and Russell told me I like Dan and Russ and Jason, all that stuff. Dan is a little bit quiet, right? But no, he's not quiet no more. So we are very excited, man, and feel comfortable for him to feel comfortable about that. So that's the purpose of it, you know. So love it there. So Russell, welcome in, my brother. Good to have you here. We just had next month we'll see you guys out there at Apple Valley down there. So what is new, guys? I wait. What is anything new in the RC that I missed? That came out, guys. I know Robert knows something. Can we see that? Can we screenshot something? Is anything hitting there that he's moving
Don't
something?
zoom in on him.
Hold on. Can we spotlight him or
They already tried.
oh, they already tried? Okay. That's awesome, man. I know Isaac has been working on a lot of stuff. Did he show some of his stuff earlier that you were working on, Isaac? What you got going on? I think you show us some the stuff you were working on.
Oh,
You got that construction equipment.
yeah, let's just see. Let's see what we got going on with the benches.
So he's been posting. If you guys can follow him on Instagram, right? So Defender Custom, right, Isaac?
That's right. So this one, which is not my design, however, this is just my rendition of it. So I've operated plenty of skid steers, and this one kind of jumped out at me because the design was just super well done. You know, cab lifts up. Of course, it's all operational, and it is all 3D printed from scratch. So turned out to be a pretty cool little project.
Nice. That is, Sean will be drooling right here seeing this.
You know, and I'm kind of thinking Sean might be onto something with the construction equipment. It's a lot of fun to operate. Also built a mower.
Do it.
Okay. Now this one is my design. It was a brush cutter that went on the front of it, and of course it's super dirty right now because it actually does work. I was posting some videos of it cutting brush earlier in the last week. Yeah, that's just something to keep me busy. So I have moved on to some other projects too. Let's grab something else over here.
Nice. And while Isaac gets his stuff here, we got RC Rock Pirates and new stuff coming from Rock Pirates RC at Prona by the Fire. Hint. I cannot wait to see what they come out. So can't wait. So Ben Davis, yeah, I built one of the 1/14 scale 3D printer loaders as well. Ben, send me. Do you have pictures of those, Ben? If you can send it to me so we can show them here. Oh, that's a nice trailer.
So this was one of the other projects that I was working on, kind of in the works here. Of course, I don't have a battery hooked up to it right now, but it is actually a functional roll-off container trailer. So it actually, and it is absolutely loaded with dirt because I tried doing donuts with it when I left. After taking some videos, it's loaded now with sand. But yeah, once again, all aluminum frame, 3D printed
Nice.
parts and all that. So yeah, that was to go behind my latest flatbed design.
Said Robert Oz, one of our veterans, it says, "Hey, Big Red Tony, how you doing, my brother? Good to see you there." So Robert Osborne, one of our guys, says, "Oh, 3D Hall."
Almost all of it, yeah. That's
Yes.
poor things getting covered in dust and bugs. But this one was one of the other ones that I was working on.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, try and keep it pretty realistic. Still needs an interior in it, but
What chassis was that, Isaac?
this is almost a completely bone stock Sen F450.
Yeah, right. You had extended or something there, right?
Well, I had to put the extended frames on that came with the bumper kit, but then all the rest of the flatbed just bolts right into it.
That is sick, man. That is a beauty, man. Nice, nice.
Yeah, it's all set up and ready to tow future projects.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we'll stay tuned for that one. But
I love that.
a lot of future design work in my next 2 months here. Something actually several new things for this, and then also an RC excavator from the same guy that designed the skid steer. So that's going to be a lot of big projects for me. So hopefully I can get by haul and crawl next coming up in October. So
that's coming up in October. Yeah, that's another event that's coming up in October. So I know we should be having some of our guys down there. I'm trying to see if I can find the flyer, if anybody can find the flyer so we can share it here with our guys here. So people can see anybody that from the Georgia area, Florida area, near location. It's an awesome location out there to crawl at the Rock Village, right?
Correct.
Cherokee
Yeah.
Rock Village.
Yeah. Turkey Rock Village, man. That is some of the grippiest rocks I think I've ever seen. You can walk around or drive around on that for days with anything, pretty much any rig you brought. I actually brought one of these other just bone stock ones, and with the same wheel and tire setup. And I mean, we had it all through their trails and everything. I just beat the heck out of that truck. It was a ton of fun. But that was a really good event. Rob, you remember that last year? How'd you like that?
Yeah, that was good. I mean, the weather, it's just like any other event, like it's spontaneous, but we got lucky and it was cold when it needed to be cold and it was hot when it needed to be hot. But the rocks over there, endless lines. And great people. The Rock Zombies, they're wonderful, wonderful team. And they're just awesome just to talk to and hang out with. But yeah, Haul and Crawl is definitely one of my favorites each year.
I think this year is going to be probably going to be their biggest. They got a lot of sponsors coming in, a lot of people wanting to be there. So this will be quite the event.
So yeah.
Yep.
So I'm trying to see here. I found it is on the 18th, right? 18th through the 20th of October. Right. So let me see. I can share this with you guys and put it on the chat so anybody's interested and to go to this event. Awesome stuff that the guys do out here. Wako says, awesome work, Isaac. On this, love the flatbed on that one. Need something like that for mine. Yeah, it's an amazing build that he always
Two of those flatbeds in this box that are waiting to be built.
They're ready to go, Angel.
I don't know about ready, but that's just one of those things. I've been printed for like 3 weeks now and I haven't had the time to assemble them, so I'll get there.
So I want to see if I can find you here. Oh yeah, I got it. So I can share it here and they can follow you. You guys they can see all the builds, all the stuff that he's been doing. And he always posting it. Very active in Instagram as well on that. So my goodness. What else? I guess okay, sweet. I got some pictures here from Ben. I want to show you. Ben is one of our guys. out there. Let me see. I can show the pictures here from Brand. This one is Ben. I know if you're there on the chat, is that basically the same one, or I think he mentioned he was 3D printing this one, if I'm not mistaken. Why am I having issues here with my Facebook? Well, I'm gonna have to email them to me, Ben, because for some reason I cannot. But these are nice. I know we show one time. Let me download this. Ben, if you're still in the chat, bro, let me know on this one. Are this really printed the whole thing or what on this one, Ben? They look awesome. I think the same size as that one you have there, Isaac. They're both the same, just with different assortments of buckets. Okay. They're from a separate design, though, that one he posted. Okay, so let me get this out so I can share them with you guys as well. Wake up, Dennis.
Oh, I'm awake. I'm not dozing off yet.
Dennis had a long day. He just recently got in from work. So this is the one, guys. I know you guys can see it. Let me know you guys can see it here.
You see it.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Got the okay, and they got a different have a different loaders, different buckets and whatnot.
At a 14th scale or 16th or what scale is that?
What scale is that,
14.
Ben? Yeah.
It says 14th in the chat.
Okay.
Okay. I see that here. Yeah, it's a cool looking loader. I think there's another one out there also that's 8th scale or bigger.
Okay.
They're expensive files though. They're like $50 for the files pack, and you know that's the problem with doing something like that is you drop $50 in the files pack, and then you're 2 weeks printing parts, and then several $100s from Chinese, AliExpress or something like that for parts. And by then, you're almost to the time where you could have just bought one of them off RC full drive at that point. But you could do it at smaller, at longer time increments. But man, there's just a lot that goes into building a piece like that, like you've got there.
That is the beauty. Ben he's very creative. I don't know, you guys remember we did the post when they were here
There's
live.
nothing in your music library.
What? Robert, are you serious, Robert? What you gonna put there? Put some music? Well, no, we could, yeah. They could take down the video, we put music. We were gonna listen to your playlist, bro.
Right.
No?
It's a good thing there wasn't any in there.
Right.
So Ben says it was about 3 days printing, non-stop setting alarms for the parts, for parts to finish. Isaac on that.
That's pretty quick to get it done. That must have been non-stop.
Yeah.
So.
He did, man. He did 2 amazing builds. The 6s for Axial. He did a like Hummer looking like chassis body, sick. And then also what was it was a old school truck that he did. It was a Chevy? I don't remember, Dennis. You remember?
I thought it was an F100.
Yeah, it was an old Ford.
All 4. It was the yellow one that he did, and that one he had extended chassis for that 6. Man, it's a lot of printing parts. It looks amazing on those. They always doing a lot of stuff. Him, Ben, and his dad, John. Good stuff down there. Let me see here. Man, I got a lot of stuff to work on that I haven't start. So we'll see, man. Oh my goodness. I know all you guys finished the Rock Pirates chassis. I haven't started mine yet. Yeah, I gotta start mine. Oh, a Chevy Apache. That's what it is. Chevy Apache. That's what it
I
did.
like the Chevy Apaches. Those are cool trucks.
It is, man. He did an awesome. Let me see if I can find Ben. So he has the picture on there.
I think it was from the Axial Fest pictures.
Yes, yes. I gotta switch out so I can find Ben. I got some pictures that he posed there from Axial Fest. Anybody working on something special other than the Tamiya lover here? Josh? Are you going crazy with the Tamiya stuff? That's cool stuff, man. It's crazy how you can do, all this the speed that they doing with this Tamiya is crazy. You will not believe, right? That you will think, oh my God, this is a Friday, whatever. But it's the top speed that this guy's been doing with whatever chassis.
Someone already hit 75 and it hasn't even started officially yet.
With that one, right?
Yeah, with this.
That's crazy, bro. That is crazy, crazy.
And Moose Knuckle said he's still waiting for the body to get painted for his O11C chassis from Donut Boy.
From Donut Boy. Oh, yes, yes. This is the one. Let me know you guys can see it. This is
So
yeah. He did
Ben also said to be careful that one of the images has music on it.
Oh, yes, that's why I think if I go to the left, that's when we see it. Yeah, that one. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so yeah, this is the one. I know he has another picture I want to show as well in there. Thank you, Ben, brother. Let me see here. Is the one that he has on his, you see it clearly. That's a nice picture right here. That was a lot of time printing for this rig. What happened here? It's not this one. Dennis, stop doing that, bro.
Wasn't me. I know. Blame the old guy.
Oh, it's not showing it. What's going on? I forgot how to do this.
blame the other old guy.
Yeah. This one right here. So it looks awesome, man. It looks amazing on this. It's crazy that it's a 6 on this one. Amazing job he did on this one, man. Actually, he didn't want. I thought he was gonna win something with that one at the Axial Fest, and he won with the military rig on this. That's this one right here. So this is the one that we were talking. Oh my goodness. Then it stopped, bro. You see? I don't know what's going on. I guess
We can see it.
you can see. I cannot see it on my end. I see you guys. What's going on? It's acting up, sharing stuff. Share. There you go. So this one, that's a nice looking rig that he did. That's another 6, guys. So I know we showed this one. It's just an amazing. Seeing this up front there. And this is the one that he won one of the prizes there for the show and shine. If I'm not mistaken, he won a couple of prizes in different of the classes that they had. So this is a nice looking rig.
Well, it's because you wouldn't vote for your friends, Javier.
Oh,
You voted against us.
I couldn't, bro. I couldn't. I couldn't, man. I was like, oh snap! I can't vote in this one, guys. Again,
You're like, don't vote for that one. I know them.
yeah, no, I just stay quiet. If you see when we were walking, and if I moved back, one of you guys were there, because they were like talking about that. I say, oh snap! I can say no. So, yeah, John, technology challenge. That's me.
Were you gonna
Right.
send me that Origin, Robert, so it can get driven?
Oh, what you got there, Roy? What he was showing
It's the same
something.
color as it's the same color as my Pro.
What is that, Rob?
Vanquish Origin.
Oh, nice. Look at the.
Just send me the body then, and I'll put it on my Fortis.
Room. No.
Guys, what is that? A 155 wheels or class ones?
No, they're 1.9s.
One
They're
nine.
just super short pro line trenchers.
Yeah, they look smaller on the.
I'll trade you the bully wheels for it.
The what?
I'll trade you the limited edition bullies.
I already got those.
Good try though.
You do it for Joe, but not me after you guys' talk earlier.
What?
We haven't.
I said you
we
do
haven't
it for
done.
Joe, but not me.
We haven't done no trades.
I didn't do anything for Joe.
What's going on here? Are we
Are my bullies?
somebody's feeling rejected or what?
All right.
They have a special relationship. I'm not
That's what
part
it
of.
is. That's what it is. Let me see here, Chris. Gasca, welcome him. Hi from Salina Valley Scalers. Chris Gasca said, "Do you get my message from Instagram?" I had need to check. There's hundreds of messages on Instagram. Apologize. Sometimes it's hard.
Put those,
Go ahead. Oh.
put those riots away. I don't want to see them.
What you were showing there, Mr. Pesa? Let me see that. What was that?
They're just blue riots.
Oh, that's what it is.
Light blue rats.
Nothing limited edition. Like that's stuff he gets from another company. Nothing. That's not any.
Oh
J
yeah,
Concept
no.
swag.
So Vanquish only made 5 sets of these.
5 sets of those.
Yeah.
Did you get them in a Trucks of Fortune, or did you hunt them down on the internet like your favorite thing to do?
I hunted those down.
I was not that lucky, so unfortunately I had to hunt down 3 sets. So
Just so it looked you had them in stock on your wall.
what's that?
Just so they would all be in stock on your display wall there.
Yes. Yes, very much. I got the purple one, the purple bullies here.
Oh, those are nice. Hold on a second.
Nice.
Those are nice. Yeah.
There, that's better.
You gotta send
Fancy.
them here home. Send them here. You got my address, so we can looking at them better, bro.
I got you.
If we buy a Joker's box, can we expect something off that board in there?
Huh?
The Jester
Joker.
box.
It's Jester. That's Jester box.
Gestures, Joker's
That's nice.
gestures.
You guys. You guys. That's all I got. That's all I got to say. You guys. Always trying to get me in trouble.
Why they shoot at Chris, I found something here. Will you be in Monterey? What is going on out there, Chris, in Monterey? Brother, I don't know. We have anybody near that area there. Monterey, California. What is going on there? Is an event down there? Please let us know. Monterey, it is Starville, Santa Cruz there. Yeah, we have guys there close to the Tulare area. Oh, about three hours there from our chapter there in Tulare and Fresno area. I think Fresno should be closer. Apologize for this Florida boy. I don't know. Yeah, 2.5 hours from Fresno. So we have some guys down there in Clovis and Tulare area, Visalia area down there. They go crawling a lot, our guys down there. Joseph is down in LA, Norval, LA, and then we had Dan is in San Diego area, and we have some other guys there, Bakersfield, and all the way close to Sacramento area as well down there. So, but I'm curious what's going on out there in Monterey. Is there something going on out there? Any kind of event that we can share with everybody down here? So please let us know, bro. Send me I got the Instagram here. I saw your message now there. So let us know so we can share here with our guys down here. So what you working on there, Josh? What you trying to do with that one? What is the
I'm trying to decide if I'm going to swap in these HD 44 axles or not yet. I already have a Fordyce with HD 44s. Just trying to decide if I'm going to go crazy with it or not. What I want to do is the conversion for the origin body and do it blue and white to match the bullies. Then it would need the metal axles to look right.
But then you need blue diff covers.
I know. You probably have them on the display wall there.
No. Maybe.
Yes.
Yeah. You're like with Vanquish stuff that like Pokemon, gotta have them all.
Yeah, I am. It is a problem. But I mean, my thing in general is if it's got a number, there's a decent amount of limited quantity. Then, for example, when Axial came out with that 124 Betty, right? All right, I was interested. It's a limited number. And then the limited number was 10,000 or 1,000 or something like that. And I'm like, that's too high to be
10,000.
10,000 was 10,000.
Yeah, because Sean's got
Limited
6,000. So
yeah, it's not limited at that point. So, you know, I lose my interest at that point. But if it's something within, say, a couple of hundred, you know, and you figure you got about 70,000 people that are interested in that particular hobby, then it makes sense of something that you want to collect. You know, it's the same thing as old baseball cards. Nobody knew baseball cards were going to be collectibles. You know, they just came with a stick of gum and people would just play with them, make them, you know, stickers, put it on stuff or whatever. Nobody knew at that time what a true collectible item was until later on when they found out, you know, there was only 50 of these or 50 years had gone by and there's only 10 of them available still in a decent condition. And but yeah, that's the whole collector aspect of what I do. When you tell me you got 5 sets of wheels coming out, all of one color, and nobody else can, you know, get them, then I'm gonna hunt for them. I'm gonna do it.
you're gonna hoard them all.
I will hoard them all. I will. But I'm fair too. There's other collectors that, you know, collect for similar reasons or to collect a different situation. Like there's one person that's out there right now that collects or wants to collect all the colorways of the riots. Well, that's going to be challenging for him if I have all the blues. But for somebody like that, when I understand that he needs it to complete his collection, I'll let a set go. But I'll be
his
careful
OCD.
enough not to. Well, yeah, yeah, I'll help them out. But if it's for somebody that wants to go ahead and try to pick them off of me real cheap because they want to go ahead and try to just resell it to make $1, well, I'm gonna catch those signs and no, they get to sit on my shelf at that point. Some people find that mean, but I'm like, I don't know. I'm a collector and I don't have to let anything go. If I want to let it go, I will. But everything is for sale. Everything's got a price.
Yeah.
Everybody's quiet.
No, I'm just here looking at so we got some potential guys that want to join us, but it's hard when they're too far away from the chapters, right? That's why we'd like
Yeah.
to have them within 2 hours, because more than that, it's gonna be difficult for the reps or for any of the guys to be able, and having those representative and members near that potential veterans is a must because of the relationship, right, that we need to have within in the world of this with those veterans, right? Because like I
Mhm.
mentioned earlier, that's the most important thing, right? Make sure they're okay, anything that is needed, how we can help them out. Do we need to send them to any other organization that are that can help them out or whatnot? So that's why it's imperative that those there's a chapter near those veterans. It's not we can do nothing sadly about it, and then it's not beneficial for that veteran, you know. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, Moose, right? He's like 3 hours from but he went to Axial for some of our guys, they do the drive or whatnot to that. So it depends on that veteran, right? They're willing to meet up or go out there. Yeah, we'll see.
So what would be the closest situation for Washington?
Our closest situation for Washington is way too far. Like we have one of our veterans, he's in Northern Cali. It's right there at the border of Oregon. But from there
Right.
to Washington State is way too far, And then it's not so, oh yeah, well let's open a chapter here. It's not that easy. It's not that
Yeah, I
easy.
know.
It takes time and finding the right representative that we push along the culture, all the stuff, and our work that we do. Again, we work in collaboration with the VA, with the PTSD and rehab program. So we got to make sure that we are close enough and those people are going following those guidelines, right? That we need to follow on that. So it's not as simple, right? It's not as simple as you may think. We wish, but eventually we're working hard that so we can have more chapters. That's when, as we keep growing, fundings come in, more sponsors in RC outside of the RC community, and some of the stuff that we have working on, as you know, Robert, behind the scenes, that are coming down in the future that will help us get to that goal, right? Have hopefully before my time here, we have chapters in every state, at least. But some of the states are huge, man, that we need more than one chapter. California, us here in Florida, and all that stuff.
Texas.
Texas, we want to. There's some states, man, that there's a lot of veterans that are in need or something like what we do, and some of the other outdoor stuff that other organizations do for veterans, right? Like Wyoming, Montana, all those areas. There's not and it's not a lot of stuff in those areas. The organization like us and do outdoor stuff is needed, man, because there's a lot of veterans in those areas. Iowa, the Dakotas, all that stuff. That is not, not that many big cities or populations out there, but there's a lot of veterans. There's a reason why some of us go out there. We just gonna want to get away from the big cities and all the crowded stuff, and we cannot be around. We just want to get away. But also they need that help. Bennett is here. Bennett, the VA that Bennett goes, he's in Rock Springs. It's like 8 hours, Bennett. I don't know, Bennett's still here. But it's like 6 to 8 hours, Bennett, right? 8 hours from your house, Bennett, to your VA.
To the VA I am assigned to, which is the first VA that we inducted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's 7.5 hours.
It's crazy, right? In those states like that, because that is your yearly visits or whatnot that you need to go, right? Do you need to go there yearly or not? Or you go to
No,
the clinic?
I have a clinic here in town.
Okay. In some of the state you can let me know on this, right? So most of the state, I'm assuming Montana the same way. There's not that many VAs around, so those guys need to travel. Remember when we went to Wyoming there to Sheridan, there's were guys from Montana out there getting treatment and whatnot, right?
Yeah, the VA pays a lot of mileage checks to people in Wyoming to go see their doctors.
Yeah. And it's a lot of land that has to be covered. Hopefully down the road we get to that spot that we can do cover some of those areas that are needed of any veteran organization to be in those areas, man. Again, there's a lot of our guys in those areas. Chunky Customs, welcome in, brother. Good to have you here. I see Russell is trying to downsize his RC garage. What's going on, Ross? Yeah. That's crazy, man. Crazy, man. That's why it's so important. All this stuff that we do, raffles, all this stuff that you guys support, all the stuff, it's gonna get us. It's gonna get us to that. So we're working towards that. This year's been an amazing year. Next year is gonna be even better. So we're looking forward to that. We got some more. Talking about waffles or raffles. Uh-oh, we lost the old man. Get some rest, Dennis. Get your prune juice and all that stuff. You know, go to sleep, get some rest, man. He's been up since 2, driving. Take care, Dennis. It's been a long day for Dennis. Oh man, Dennis. So take some stuff there. JDRC, welcome in, brother. Welcome in. All right, after that, in November, I know we're gonna be there down in Utah. Is there anybody close to Utah? I know there's some people in Arizona that's gonna go down to that event. It's Battle of the Beach 4. It's down in Hurricane and St. George area. So are they gonna be doing an event for O11C? And that's an awesome location, guys. So anybody that is close to that area, that would be awesome for you
We could probably
guys.
make it a one ticket gas and Joe's hybrid.
Right, Joe? I know, right?
I keep offering.
Right?
He's always on call.
That's true. That's a nice
That was
location.
last weekend.
Yeah. That's a nice event, guys. It's one of the events that they do yearly, and Utah is just that's you're kind of crawl for you guys that got those belly draggers or whatnot. If you guys see what's this a Wheeler Logan, that's his location. So it's just crazy. So we're looking forward to do that.
Was that Sand
Hollow? Yes, Sand Hollow.
Sand Hollow.
Somehow Sand Hollow. They do a lot of
Moose is in, Joe. Sounds like a road trip. He said pick him up on the way.
Let's go. Let's do it, bro.
Right.
I know.
Yeah, I got another 40 hours of vacation, so you just let me know.
Let's do it. Yes, we're gonna be in Pro by the fire. Definitely will be. We're gonna have a large. We're expecting to have a large crew for O11C to be present at Pro by the fire. You're
not done with that yet, Raymond?
Oh,
now it's a race hobby. You and Raymond, who can finish it?
No, he already won because I haven't. It's my chassis is still on the back. I haven't even opened it. It's still on the back, right in front.
I thought you're gonna
probably
gonna put it on your old Jeep.
Yes, but most likely it's gonna go your way. I'm not in a hurry to.
I'll say, send me the parts. I'll build it.
Yeah.
You got a Rock Pirates chassis sitting right here, Joe, that you haven't built.
Guess I gotta talk to him first. I need a builder's kit.
Yeah. So yeah, St. George area, Utah. Yeah, right, Russell. We had an amazing time down there. Also, you guys that
Yeah.
love that one-to-one crawling, guys. Oh my Lord. I'm telling you. It's one of my favorite locations down there. And amazing people, of course. And Moose says, yeah, you'll pick me up on the way. Moose is in Indiana. Or near Indiana. So there's another event happening. Actually, I think I committed to it in November, first week of November. Don't know what state. I gotta talk to Craig. There's a bunch of events coming up. I guess we're gonna be busy all the way to the end of the year. So
Oh, that's the one in not Kentucky. It's part of Dino, right?
no, it's somewhere else with Wisconsin. With one of the
Yeah.
or Kansas. No, I don't remember. I gotta find out from
It's only
Craig.
1900. It's only 1933 miles, Joe.
Look at Joe's
You
face.
know, I'm glad I don't have a lease, but still.
Just oil change when you get back.
It doesn't count with you. It's I don't know. Does it count that mileage to be less in that hybrid, right? It shouldn't count as
Yeah.
Seven to 10,000 mile oil changes on that car.
Oh, we could drive there twice.
Look at that, bro. At that time, yeah, somewhere it got all the guys are here and planning to go to Utah at that time. Yeah, bring a windbreaker. A windbreaker, it could get windy and a little bit cold. I love it. I was in shorts. So but it was nice. It was nice. It got to the 30s, 40s. But it wasn't that bad. The last day was windy. Before that it was awesome. So so almost he asked you, Craig, about that event. Yeah, I may have to go there and help him out. Apparently there's a lot of veterans in that. When we have more information for that event, we will put it out there. So yeah, apparently there's a lot of veterans around that area that we got to work on to be down there. So yeah, hoodies for sure. Oh yeah, that's what we got to have. That's what we got, all them 11C hoodies. Joe needs to get his 11C hoodie.
Cold weather's coming.
Yeah. Josh, I got one. Old man got a couple of them. Right.
I tried it on. It fits nice and put it up so I didn't mess it up. Waiting on it.
Yeah, hoodies for sure. Definitely looking forward to that one as well. Good people down there. Beautiful location. What else we got, man? Okay, we're about that time. Apologize. Today we were kind of, I don't know, all over the place. It's been a minute. Very, very busy, very active, going stuff around here at O11C. I saw there that Kurt that he got the pink element, the pink
Yeah, the
red cap.
Ascent 18.
It looks nice, man. It looks very,
Yeah.
very nice. I'm thinking about probably get that one for Kayla. Looks nice. I love
He
that.
said
Go ahead.
he said the color wasn't like too bright of a pink, like the tail on the rat behind Robert, but like
Oh,
more of
that's
a deeper pink.
so that's good to know, because on the picture they look kind of bright, right? So
Yeah.
in person it's not,
So it's more like a Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah.
It looked a tiny bit darker than that, but yeah, close.
That's an awesome rig. I know we talk about this a few times, but that's one of my favorite rigs. Those small scales, very capable. The minimum that you have to do on those, right, Josh, for them to be capable of doing
Oh,
stuff.
just a little bit of brass in it, and they're beasts.
I know who had you got one, and who was
Joe.
I
Joe
got one.
has, and your son. You said that you guys run Jericho Apple
Yeah,
4
Jericho
somebody.
got second in two different comps with it. He got second in the time comp only because Joe has a $7,000 TRX4M.
Jesus. It's not my fault. Blame PureTech. It's fast. All right. Don't blame me.
And then um, at the Guru comp, he got second against a fully custom carbon fiber Mias
Right.
axle truck.
And,
And it
and
was
he
within
just,
one gate.
and Jericho has just minimum upgrades, right? Just
Yeah.
some tires.
Wheels, tires, inserts on the tires. So they were Tony CC's inserts. And then the brass knuckles. Stock servo, stock motor, stock
Yeah, but-
ESC, stock radio,
That's crazy.
links, shocks, body, everything was stock.
I'm telling you, I'm very impressed with that one. I love the one I have. So, Kurt's.
They work really well.
Russell says Pepto Pink. Very nice color. God Dennis making. He's making Kurt some stickers for it. That's awesome. Oh,
Did Rock
right.
Pirates just give away what was coming out?
Like to what is it? No, he just gave a hint. Rain Star.
No, go up to it. Standalone comp chassis.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know, Chris. I know they got some stuff coming up, so I cannot wait for Program of the Fire to see all that stuff. Some of the stuff they have been testing on one. Now you see them videos. You don't see what's under, what chassis is under. So they be testing.
This will be the first one with more than 3 degrees of skid angle if it's a standalone comp. No, the VRD Kraken has 6.
Okay. Whatever it is perform better than those that they have already. That's gonna be sick, man. Man, what's up with all this commercials, man?
Oh, I paid the money for the good one, so it doesn't pop on mine.
Oh, we get how you do that? I'm gonna have to do. Oh, you pay for it, whoever.
Yes.
We cannot do that, right? Geez, Weezy, it's like popping out here on my end, like. And I do choose the minimal they recommended. I don't know if it changed. Because before it wasn't like this. I haven't, it's the same one that we have been choosing since whatever.
I think they upped them.
They upped them. That's what it is.
Yeah, they did.
Kind of reminds me that 83 GT Freestyle. Oh, bro. I used to have that. I used to have that pink. I used to have the blue one. That one. I used to have that GT. Man, Russ is putting that H out there. Russ, it's kind of yeah. I remember that. I used to have that GT, but I had the blue one, that blue GT style. Then I had the Haro Racing as well. I love those, man. Chapty style on that. So I guess it's that time, guys. Feeling like apologize anything. It's been had to go a couple of times. Had to deal with some stuff. Pink and white was the jam. Yeah, I had that white Haro Racing also as well, but I had the GT, the blue one ish. So Hollywood Mike Miranda. If anybody knows who's that?
Nice Rock Pirates.
So they are okay. Oh, they put it out there. I think it's that I know Christian was they post something out there. So they are on our IG and Facebook months now, but cover up. Oh, I say Chunky has some of the Sigma out there too. My goodness. So I think
I've seen Chunky ride a bike once. It didn't end well.
It didn't end well. Thank you, Casey, for stopping by, my brother. We'll see you soon, man. Working on some stuff for you guys out there. So thank you, Casey, for stopping by tonight. Get some rest, brother. Say Rockfire's YouTube comp videos also. Oh, we gotta check that out, guys. So you guys can check that out. Let me see.
I saw the truck's climbing some rocks, and I'm like, that didn't skid out like I thought it would, but wasn't sure. Thought maybe just the axles had more clearance.
Yeah, what's going on there, right?
Yeah.
Makes sense now.
I watched it live, Chunky. I was in Charlie's yard, standing next to Daryl's yard.
So Christian,
he sheared off.
Go ahead.
He sheared off a pedal on a bike trying to pedal hard, and he went ass over apple cart.
Take care, Christian, brother. Cindy, thank you for stopping by. We really appreciate it. We'll see you guys soon. Planning to do some stuff and for you all soon. So thank you, Cindy, Casey, for stopping by. And I think that's it, guys. Let's start saying our goodbyes. If I think we mentioned everything, I don't know who we have next Monday. We may end up doing another MotorPool Monday, because I know we missed last 2 months actually, or last month, because we were traveling a lot.
Yeah.
So if you guys have something to work on bench, and next Monday, most likely we're gonna do another stuff as well, guys. So stay tuned for that. And let's start with Joe.
Always a good time hanging out with all you guys and getting to know everybody and passing the good words along, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
Thank you, Joe, brother. Josh, go ahead, brother.
Good. I don't have to follow Robert and throw hearts up and stuff, because he's so much better at the endings than me. Thanks everybody for stopping in the chat. Javi, thanks for having me. Great live tonight. Isaac, you're gonna have to quiet down some. We could barely get a word in. So, and obviously Bennett has been going nonstop.
Yeah.
So everybody, thanks. Appreciate you being here, and go out and trail. Bring a friend.
Definitely do that. Well said, Josh. Go ahead, Mr. Pesa.
Yo, as always, I want to thank everybody that's been in the chat. Thank you for getting involved, throwing questions, showing off stuff that you have going on. Good insights. Love it. Everybody in the panel. Love you guys as always. Some of you guys I'm going to see over at in Cali, which I'm super stoked to get out of Florida.
Yeah.
And I get to be a free bird. Totally stoked. It's going to be a good time. I had a great time last year, besides catching COVID while I was out there. So hopefully this year it's different.
We got your customized bubble ready. Don't worry.
Right. Yes. You got the one that you just roll in like a little hamster.
Like a hamster.
That's awesome. I am stoked.
As long as somebody gets it on video, because I want to see it.
We put in some AC in it so he won't dehydrate on us.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Man, everybody always trying to put me under. But all in all, just everybody just remember your neighbors.
Yeah.
Show love. Contact anybody that you have not contacted in a long time. Not sad news, but yesterday was a hard day for me. I had my best friend and been gone for 5 years, if y'all seen the post. And I was with him until the end, but it was those last moments that, if I wasn't there for him, that would have had some regret. So just, again, anybody that's in trouble, anybody that's having downs, just reach out, say, hey, regardless, I'm here for you. All right, just show the love and just take care of your brother.
Simple as that. Just reaching out, man, letting them know there's somebody's out there for them. That simple text, man. Hey, Battle, how you doing? Hey, buddy, how you doing, man? We got Wes. That's it. Wheeler in the house. Logan, how you doing, brother? Welcome in, Logan. We mentioned earlier, and that we talked earlier, Logan. Thank you so much, man. What you guys did for us, the raffle and everything, that amazing build, everybody involved in that build. We cannot thank you enough, Logan. It was just crazy. And James Young, the winner of it. Congratulations on that. Another winner from Ohio. The last 4 or 5 raffles, right? It's going to Ohio. What's going on with that? Somebody,
I
that
think it's
secret
only
coin.
3. I
only,
think before that it was all JD.
oh,
He's
it's
in
true.
Arizona.
He was going to Arizona, so that's why we had it kicked JD out of the raffles. Yeah, that's crazy. Anyway, thank you, Logan. It's means a lot to us, man. That was unbelievable. Let me see here. Bennett is here. Bennett, if you're available, if not, yeah, go ahead, Bennett.
I'm here. Everybody before me wrapped up what I needed to say, so I didn't need to talk as much as Josh did tonight. Just joking with you, buddy. Everybody have a great week. Smash that thumbs up on the way out.
Definitely. Thank you, brother. We need to put Robert from now on last. So instead of me, he's gonna be the last one to say the goodbyes and end of the show.
I figured that was the routine already, so
We need to, because it's hard to come back from after Robert talks, right, Josh? It's like
Oh yeah.
we need to put Robert
And then
back.
you're setting it on Isaac to finish it up.
It's your turn, Isaac.
How did this happen? Yeah. No, it's just great to see everybody inside the chat and on the panel here. Hobby, I love watching the photos from all the induction ceremonies and stuff and events that we can't make it to, and it just ties it all in for, like I said, those who can't make it. I know, like myself, I love to see just the things that happen abroad for all of us to tie it into being a family here. Robert, speaking of family, sorry you lost a friend here. We're always here for you, just a text away, and we look forward. I look forward to seeing everybody's texts come in and everybody reaching out. So look out for one another, as it's already been said, and we look forward to on next week and definitely at the events in person. So Rob, I'll talk to you soon. Bennett, I got something for you coming up. I got a shipping label and all that. So appreciate everybody into the chat. We'll see y'all next time.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Again, next Monday, we're gonna do another. Nathan just sent me the message. We're gonna do another MotorPool Monday. So anybody bring some stuff that we have to build or whatnot, so we could talk about all that stuff. Well said, guys. Always checking each other. You don't have to be a veteran, whoever, civilians or whatnot. Let's check on each other. Just keep it positive, help each other out, and move forward. Strong as a unit. So thank you so much, guys, for the support, and we'll see you next Monday, guys. Everybody in the chat, thank you. Peace. Be safe, guys.